We're often asked by vendors and landlords what makes Oliver Jaques different, or why would you instruct Oliver Jaques over another agency?
I think for me personally, it's the fact that we're a team, a well-established one, and we've all been here a long time, and we all work together to make sure that we get the best possible results for our client. I mean, I've been here nearly 30 years.
I'm over 20 years now.
I think I'm 11 years.
Yeah, and I'm approaching 10 years here.
I think one thing that I think is important that you get with Oliver Jaques is you get a point of contact from beginning to end. So from the valuation to the instruction to the progression to the completion, the person you dealt with at the beginning is always there to deal with you throughout. And there's always, particularly on the selling side, there's myself or Michael to see the sell through to progression. There's myself or Michael or one of the other guys doing the viewings as well. So it's all the same people dealing with the same thing. I think that's quite important when people are instructing an estate agent, that they know who they're going to be dealing with throughout.
I think also the cross-pollination between the sales and the lettings departments as well. It's not a separate entity. We're all helping each other out, and if you're a person that's purchasing a property to rent out, we're always on hand to provide those things during the sales process: valuations, comparables, showing which applicants are available, demographics of people in the area. So we're always on top of everything. It's not sort of just one thing that is handled individually by one person.
I think also local knowledge as well and also looking after the customer, exceeding their expectations as well. I think something that Oliver Jaques are very good at, winning awards from it. But second to that as well, it's just not about opening and closing the door when doing viewings. It's actually knowing the area, showing the area. But it's also about what the areas which we cover can offer.
I also think it's very important for people to know that we really take the time to understand what it is that they're looking for. It's quite often forgotten that estate agents work for the vendors or the landlords, and I think it's very important to communicate at all times, all the way through the process, and find out exactly what people are looking for, find out what it is they're looking for, and understand their needs. And I think we do that really well. So what would you say to somebody that was looking to move to the area?
I think we're very lucky that we're based in areas that there is still a lot of expansion at the moment. There's a lot of exciting things coming up.
Certainly the Canada Water Master Plan, which we've been talked about since probably 10, 15 years, now being put into place, and it can only be better for the whole of the area with the new developments coming alongside the commercial as well as residential side of it.
I think as well as the Canada Water Master Plan, there's peripheral areas which are always developing. You've got the biscuit factory over at Bermondsey Road, exciting with the cafes and the restaurants and the climate warm new apartments going in there. Down at Deptford, you've got Deptford Landings, where you've got an entire new boulevard of shops being built pretty much up by the docks and stretching right down towards Deptford High Street. So there's so much excitement going on in the area that it's a brilliant time, I would think, to get involved with what's going on here.
And what's going on in East London?
Certainly Fish Island is a massive area now which is being developed, along with it the commercial and residential side, which we're proud to be able to market and sell and let properties within the area. It's alternative to that. You've got the houses around Victoria Park, which everyone loves to live around the park, certainly Victoria Park, with everything that goes on in and around the area.